That was amazing how the Pikmin freed you like that. I am indeed fortunate that they were present. They appear to be intelligent, friendly creatures. Perhaps we can get them to help us look for fruit. We need to focus every drop of our energy on getting Pikmin to help us gather fruit. Well, we also need to find the cosmic drive key. We won't make it home without that. Right, so let's focus all of our energy on retrieving food and the key. And I will think about nothing else. Except for finding the captain, we need to rescue him as well. Right, so we'll just get the food, the key, and the captain. Is that everything? Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Last time, we found our friend, found a new type of Pikmin in the rock Pikmin, and found a signal, which Brittany's mentioning right now. What's that signal coming from over there? I sincerely hope it's the captain. Let's hurry over there and find out. Good idea. He might be hogging all the fruit for himself. Before we start anything, I want to check in. I wonder what's sending out that strange signal. I hope it's something edible. Although I can't quite imagine a signal that one could eat. Say, maybe it's coming from the captain's compad. It is indeed a possibility. We should investigate this immediately. Immediate investigation initiated. Good alliteration there, Alf. Before I start anything else, I want to go into the compad real quick. Yes, you can even access the compad from the menu. Or the stage select, I guess. Press minus and you'll activate the compad. And you can even get a bird's eye view of everything you've accessed so you can kind of plan out your strategy. However, I want to look at the Piccolopedia. I want to read off some of the new bios that we have. Now that Brittany is here, we have one more bio per character. It's big enough to ride. If only we could tame one. Imagine exploring an alien world from atop this native fauna. Sure beats having to walk everywhere. All that strength, and the best it can do is carry around some big crystals. A better idea would be carrying my stuff. If I could tame... Wait, it would just throw all my stuff over, wouldn't it? Never mind. Not only do its bodies and limbs look like leaves, its beady little eyes reminded me of fruit. I don't see the point of all that camouflage when they startle every single time. Wait, I don't see the point of all that camouflage when they startle at every single thing that gets close. Man, I wish I could read. Anyway, this time on Pikmin 3 Deluxe, we'll be following that strange signal and hopefully finding our captain. Let's go. Hey, 2 weather effects in a row. It's raining this time. It just makes everything look so reflective and nice. All right, first order of business, let's get ourselves some Pikmin. As you can see, all the Pikmin that were left in the ground yesterday are immediately flowers. It can sometimes be a good strategy to leave a lot of Pikmin in the ground if you plan to come back the next day. Now, let's go ahead and get, 20, and then the rest are gonna be, well, I don't have that many reds. Nor do I have that many rocks. What the heck? Oh, I guess the other Pikmin were eaten. That should, yeah, let's just get all the Pikmin out. That should be good, I guess. We're on our way to find maybe our captain, maybe it's an edible piece of fruit. I don't think that you would actually want to eat anything that's emitting a signal, because how radioactive would that be? Let's go ahead and get as many flowers as we possibly can. That should be good. And now let's tear down this wall. Man, it's going a lot faster with almost the entire squad rather than just 3 Pikmin. We're on our way. Ooh, what is this in the distance? Ooh. Huh? What's a data file doing all the way out here? I don't know. What was one doing under that box in the tropical wilds? My search for treasure continues with no luck. I can't fly back home to Hocotate without procuring a few priceless artifacts. I'm sensing something valuable up ahead, but I'm also sensing danger. So if someone finds this data file, please send word to my son that I didn't make it. Captain Olimar. Captain Olimar? Can't say I've heard of him. But he's from Hocotate, eh? It's not far from Kopai. Strange planet. I've heard that Hocotatians will do anything to get their hands on treasure. And they eat vegetables, too. How bizarre. Poor fellow. Seems like you ran into trouble up ahead. Yes, I know the correct pronunciation is Hocotate, but I've been calling it Hocotate since before Smash 4 was released, when that, you know, was the official pronunciation, was actually canonized? Yeah, canonized, so. Hocotate, and if you have a problem with that, I don't care. Uh-oh, what is this? That's not good! This is the Armored Maudad. It is completely crystal on the outside, meaning its exoskeleton is made of crystal, so use rock Pikmin to smash it. Thank you, Datafile, for saying what I was about to say. Yes, there is a very easy strategy to this. Simply use your rock Pikmin to break its tail, and the rest should come naturally, if it would work. What on earth? That has never happened to me before. I didn't know it could do that. Come on. And once the tail is, you just rush all the Pikmin, and look at that health bar drop all the way. And they might have patched it to where it can't drop below 0 in one cycle, but come on! That was just so fast. This was kind of the reason I couldn't get anywhere on the second day. And soft on the inside, thank you, Datafile. This was the reason I couldn't get anywhere past this area when I was 12 years old, because I was very bad at fighting this. But then after watching a few Let's Plays, mostly Chugga Conroy's, I learned how to do that strat. And literally, all I have to do is just throw one Pikmin on there, and Shazam. Or not. Wow, all that bluster for nothing. Come on, this has never taken this long. Is this what they call the Let's Play curse, where everything is super easy, and then it just gets immediately, well, not difficult, but just frustrating as soon as you turn on the camera? Fine, charge. There we go! Okay, that phone has to be bigger than its stomach. How did it not die? I'm almost convinced that it didn't die from us killing it, rather than it just died from having so much crap in its stomach. So it was emitting that signal. What does this mean for the captain's whereabouts? Guess for now we should take this thing back to the Drake for analysis. Maybe it could be some use to us. Maybe. Come on, Rockies. Now I'm gonna give this to the Reds because they kind of did most of the legwork in that fight, and they kind of deserve it. See, and then put the others on this dragon fruit. Now, since we have a lot of time left, as you can see, I'm mostly going to be focusing on doing whatever it is within my power to raise my numbers, but as it stands, I want to talk to you guys about some beta elements that were not included in the final game. They're mostly minor, but they're still pretty cool. The rock Pikmin specifically, I can flash a picture of it up on screen right now, but the rock Pikmin were supposed to have unique shapes. I mean, not every single rock Pikmin would be different, but many of them would not look like the more rounded shape we have now. Some of them were oblong, some of them were taller, some of them were wider. So it was this whole thing about, I think they ended up not going with that because it would look very weird having a bunch of different shapes, and they would have to program a bunch of different hitboxes, they would have to just do a bunch of other stuff, so they just left them all the same size. Which is kind of disappointing, but I mean, they're still a lot cuter. And another thing, the crystals that you break in this game were a lot more opaque in the original version. Or the beta version, I mean. Which, I mean, I don't know, I guess that's a pretty cool fact. Are you not gonna get your spoil? Oh yes, that's something else. The skitter leaves, they respawn every day, so if you ever need some easy Pikmin. Analyzing. We're receiving a transmission from the Drake. Analyzing recovered item. It's a phone. The Data Glutton. An ancient communication device used on this planet. It contains technology unknown to Kopai and is emitting a signal even now. If I integrate this device into the Drake's communication system, I should be able to boost our signal strength. Looks like it's gonna be an all-nighter for me. Oh, I feel ya. I feel your pain, Alfie. Having to write 1,000-word papers in a single night because I was an idiot and didn't do it. I'll go ahead and break down this for later. If you could not tell based on... Oh, I missed it, kind of, damn it. Let's see how many Pikmin we have now. About 76. It's gonna keep creating more for a bit, so let's go ahead and get more. Come on, change. There we go. I know how to do things. Here we go, dragon fruit. How does this kind of technology work, even? Anyway, back to what I was saying before. If you haven't, like, guessed already based on the flora, is that what it's called? Flora? Based on the plant life and the fruit that we're gathering in that giant piece of technology, PNF 404 is a post-apocalyptic Earth. All remnants of human society are left to what is basically just whatever is lying on the ground over here. It's depressing and interesting when you think about it. That leaves a lot of questions that are just unanswered throughout the entire Pikmin series. How did this downfall happen? How did these creatures that we know as the Bulborbs and the Sheargrubs and these other enemies like the Scutterchucks, how did they evolve into what they are? It's pretty cool, I guess, if you want to like say that the entire human race dying out being pretty cool. Actually, I'm gonna get a picture of that. This is also good for like some picture taking days as well. Actually, never mind. That was kind of a terrible angle. There's got to be other places I can get. While I'm here, I might as well just flower out my Pikmins. There you go, boys. Dinner time. Yeah, there's not really much I can do around here now except destroy all the pellet posies and do one more thing. As you can see, there is a fruit behind this wall, but, you know, we can't really do anything about that right now, so later. There you go, boy. Come on, get it. Get it. Useless. Anyway, these guys are done with this. Now we can see what's behind door number 3. Or number 2. I don't know. Which door is this? It's not even a door, it's a wall. What am I saying? These are weight puzzles. We have to throw one of our capitans up here. Okay. Brittany? Brittany. Alright, it's probably easier if I do it like this. Yeah, actually, that's the correct way you're supposed to do the puzzle. Weigh it down first, and then throw a captain up there. Then you weigh the other side down, and we throw some Pikmin up here. Switch to Brittany. and get ourselves this line. Now there is a second part to this puzzle, and it's over here. We can't do it. Oh, right, they're part of Alf's group. I was wondering why they weren't coming over to me. There are ways that you can cheat that puzzle without actually having to do the weight stuff, which we'll get into later. Hopefully, it was not patched out in the deluxe version, because I don't want to actually do the puzzle. Even then, I can probably still cheese it with the method I'm thinking of. So once they get back with that fruit, I don't really have anything else in the plan for this day. I mean, that was kind of it. Just defeat the armored Maudad and get back here. Actually, I kind of want to read the bio for that. Structural flaw, flesh beneath shell. It takes a small army of rock Pikmin to make a dent in that reinforced crystal shell. Destroying the shell completely is slow going, since it burrows into the ground every time it comes down from the walls. Since it's too bad we don't have the tools to adapt the pieces of its shell into the armor of the SS Drake. The crystal over its body is one of the most beautiful things I've seen on this planet. How people would stare if I made a spacesuit out of it. Though they'd probably be staring because I made a translucent suit. That was kind of dirty, I would say, given the implication. Given my implication, I guess, not yours specifically. Yep, fruit recovered. So, I guess I can just give all these Pikmin back. Let's make sure I'm not missing, and I doubt I would be, though. Where would I be? I have all 100 in my squad. I'm not missing any. I'm so stupid. Anyway, yeah. Press the plus button, and you can just end the day right here if you have nothing else to do. I don't, so I'm ending the day. Man, I hope I didn't lose any Pikmin this time. That would suck. Just look at that rainfall and how it just kind of reflects off the Drake. And just, oh, in the nighttime and the light off the Drake. Great. And it even reflects off the Bulborb. God, this game is just so good. I can't wait to taste the new fruit. The Fire-Breathing Feast. It's a dragon fruit. It looks kind of like a fireball, which is pretty cute. What? What? My dog just did that whole shake head thing. That's probably the slapping sound you just heard. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? He's looking for his collar. I removed their collar so their tags wouldn't make that whole sound. It's not... I don't know, like... I think he likes it with, like... He likes having his collar on, but I think he does enjoy without it, so I can get, like, in the areas under his collar. And he just, like, moves into my hand. It's great. Anyway, the Zest Bomb. Don't know why I went off about my dog for a second. Zest Bomb gives you the exact same amount of juice as a Face Wrinkler does, or the lemon. I could just say its actual name instead of the Pikmin name. But that one just looks straight line green, and I want it so bad. And I want the dragon fruit juice too. We worked hard today, and now it's time for our reward. More of the gross slop. Tomorrow we actually get to drink real juice. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. Yeah, about 8 days. 7 days, I mean. I wish I could count. Look at that spike. We recovered the communication device that was inside the armored Maudad. According to Alf, this device contains parts that may expand the Drake's communication range. I've never seen him so excited. I'm more than happy to write today's report while Alf examines the device. Sometimes he can be so diligent. Well. Yes, this is a new feature. Well, not a new feature. A new feature accessible to us right now. This was in the old game. Once you defeat bosses, they can be retried for kind of speedrun kind of things. Why did I say kind of twice? Whatever. Anyway, so we defeated the Armor Maudad, got something to expand our communications, 2 new pieces of fruit. I'd say that was a pretty good day. Next time on Pikmin 3 Deluxe, we'll be using the device to expand our communications and hopefully expand our site to a new area. See you next time.